What's up, guys? It's your boy Devin here. Today we're going to be reacting to another scary video. This one is by Slappedham. But before we get started, I hope all y'all are having a great time. And I appreciate the views again. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the new subscribers. I appreciate all the comments. I know I'm supposed to do a Q&A video. I'm still waiting for questions to be asked. You can go check that out here or here. I think I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah, in this open area right here. But anyways, today's video we're gonna be reacting to Slappedham. If y'all don't know who Slappedham is, I'll put his channel linked in the description below. Y'all can go check him out. Today's video we're going to be reacting on top 13 scary videos that are impossible to explain. It's about 41 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna make it all the way through because I do have other things I gotta do, but we're also going to try to explain these videos to the best we can, okay? But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are. We're starting the video, well, about to start the video. Top 13 scary videos that are impossible to explain. You see it's 41 minutes and 3 seconds. I'm gonna try to make it at least 15 minutes long. I do have other things I gotta do, but we're also going to try to explain what's happening in these videos. We're going to try to debunk them. The only problem with that is that I heavily believe in stuff like this, okay? I believe in ghosts, I believe in the devil, I believe in God. But I'm still going to try and see what's real and what's fake, and yeah, hopefully y'all can too. Y'all could try it out. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. But let's go ahead and get started on this video.
It's midnight in a rented condo near Corpus Christi, Texas, and this woman is searching every room in the house for a voice that shouldn't exist.
It's midnight. I'm sorry. He said he might have a nasal problem in the nasal area, you know.
Something's going on.
The scary video was shared on TikTok by Julia Gulia1122, and the backstory makes the panic make sense.
Did he say Julia Gulia?
Something's going on.
The scary video was shared on TikTok by Julia Gulia1122.
Julia Gulia. Bippity boppity boo.
And the backstory makes the panic make sense. Her family had just come back from a late-night beach trip in the Port Aransas area. Her husband headed out for snacks, leaving her alone in the upstairs living room with a movie on. That's when she started hearing it, a voice calling out over the TV. She heard it 3 times before she even started recording. And each time it sounded like the same word. Mum.
Who says I'm judging you?
I just heard somebody say mom.
Her kids were downstairs, asleep in their room. Another family member was asleep upstairs. Nobody was calling for her. Then she rounds the corner and looks down the staircase.
Shut the up, dude.
What?
A dark figure peeking around the corner at the bottom of the stairs. She rushes down and tears through every room in the house and finds nothing that explains it.
Did y'all come out and don't lie? Something's going on.
She's ruled out the kids. They'd have had to sprint back across to their room without a sound. And the family dog, Missy, was found tucked under the covers, not hyped up and playing, which is exactly what she'd be doing if the kids were running about.
What?
The uploader's own theory is a mimic, an entity said to imitate the voices and faces of the people we trust, and she says it's happened before. In a previous house, she glimpsed her brother standing in the bathroom right down to the beanie he always wore. Commenters blame the loud TV, but she's addressed that head on. She turned the volume up because she was alone and already hearing things, and the voice still cut through over the top of it. One last detail. She works as a mortician. Some viewers reckon that's no coincidence, and that whatever called out to her that night has been following her from her job.
Shut the up, dude.
What?
What if you could trade on this? This is
I ain't
Kalshi,
got
a
time
regulated
for ads.
exchange where you trade on real.
Hold on though. That one I don't believe. That one I don't believe. That one's way too set up. That one's way too set up. Yeah, that one. Someone like, so it was at the stairs, and it peeked its head around the corner, right, and then went back. I believe a kid went back to the back room and just hid, cause she checked the rooms, right? When you pop your head into a room and just go, nothing's here. That's not checking the rooms. You didn't check the closet. You didn't check under the bed. You didn't check nothing. So that one right there is fake. It's fake. It's for views. It's to try to get those people that heavily believe in this stuff to be like, oh my god. But nah, that's fake.
These scary videos come from Reddit's Paranormal Encounters forum, where user AnonMouse2468 asked for help explaining two figures caught on camera at their dad's airsoft site. Watch right at the very beginning of the first clip.
Is that a spider web?
A dark figure low to the ground, moving away from the camera. It's either crawling or hobbling, and then it starts what sounds like banging on the wall. According to the uploader, nobody was at the site when this was captured. The second clip was captured on a different night. Keep your eyes on the left-hand side.
Yeah, there's someone back there walking back there. Look at him.
Admittedly, that second figure is quite hard to spot, so
No,
here it
it
is
ain't.
again, slowed down and brightened up. There in the dark, a figure appears to be walking towards the camera.
With a walking cane. That's staged.
Commenters say it's holding a walking stick, and some even claim you can hear it clanking with each.
Cane, walking stick, same thing. I believe it's staged though. I believe that's staged. That might be his friend in a trench coat, or just some big cloth coat. It could be the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Step. At the time, a workman was in the room, looking up at the camera. The dark figure on the left is completely separate, and the uploader's dad swears there's absolutely no way anyone else could have been in that room with the workman.
Are you sure
The
about that?
thread racked up over 400 upvotes and nearly 200 comments, and it split viewers right down the middle. Some see nothing at all, others see far too much. One commenter reckons the figures are squatters, pointing to what looks like bare feet and a bun in the hair on the crawling.
That's the word I was looking for. Not homeless, not bums, squatters. Yeah, you just got a squatter in your barn. They're like snakes. When it rains, they gotta go find a dry spot.
Figure. The family's response might be the most compelling part. They're not claiming ghosts. The clips were sent directly from the original source, exactly as recorded, and all they want is a logical explanation. So far, nobody's been able to give them one.
Well, I see that person starts walking from way back there and makes their way up here. That's why I say it's fake.
If you haven't yet, check out our merch store. We've got loads of creepy designs, everything from
Yeah. Long story short, y'all go check out his merch on his channel. Link is going to be in the description.
This next uploader had no idea what he'd caught on camera until the comments started rolling in. TikTok creator Kairulian has built a following of more than 200,000 people reviewing hotels across Indonesia. This particular clip comes from a room tour at a boutique villa in Banyuwangi on the eastern tip of Java.
Ma'am, put your kid down. Not like that. Put your kid asleep. Not like that neither. Oh my god, none of them sounds good. Go handle your kid. Did y'all see that little shit? Running through the house? Bruh. Not allowed where I'm from.
The tour itself is completely ordinary, but as the camera sweeps past, keep your eye...
There was no one there. Okay. Maybe y'all didn't see it the first go around. But as soon as I press play, I need y'all to pay attention with y'all eyeballs.
It's on the doorway leading to the bathroom.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Here, I'm gonna zoom in for y'all. Let me, yeah, I'm gonna zoom in right here. And we'll rewind it. Play.
The tour itself is completely ordinary, but as the camera sweeps past, keep your eyes on the doorway leading to the bathroom.
If you didn't see that, even when I zoomed in, go to your local eye doctor right now and get your shit checked out.
A small child.
Okay, look. I can't really freak out because all you did was look into the bathroom where the child ran to. But again, like I said, if you're just gonna look into a room and nothing's there, it's because you didn't really look, okay? I bet the child's behind the door. The child's behind the door.
Appears to walk into the bathroom and vanishes from view. The uploader never noticed. He filmed the tour, edited the clip, posted it, and moved on. It wasn't until a follower commented asking whether there really was a little kid walking into the toilet that he went back and checked the footage for himself. His reaction says it all. He admitted that if nobody had commented, he'd never have realized what was in his own video. As for who the child was or how they ended up in the frame, nobody's been able to say, least of all the man holding the camera.
Yeah, but the child's behind the door. Alright, let's get on with it.
Hampton Court Palace is one of the most haunted buildings in England, but the woman behind this next clip says that in all her visits, she's never experienced a single thing. Then she checked her camera roll.
Michael Myers? Oh, what the fuck? What the
The clip
fuck?
was
What the fuck? I thought she was trying to see who was that person over there on the stairs. Hold on.
and she checked her camera roll.
Like, hold on. I'm gonna be going back and forth real quick.
The most haunted buildings in England, but the woman behind this next clip says that in all her visits, she's never experienced a single thing. Then she checked her camera roll.
Yeah, see, when she checked her camera roll, hold on. I thought she was talking about this person up here, you know? I thought she was talking about this person up here, not whatever the freak that is in the corner right there. That is a face. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know how to debunk this. I am terrified right now. It's almost 11:30, and I am terrified in the middle of the day seeing that face.
The clip was shared on TikTok by Henrietta History, a history creator who knows the palace well. Scrolling through photos from a December visit, she stopped on a black and white shot of a grand wooden staircase. Again, this one is hard to spot, but if we brighten it up, there in the darkness beneath the landing is what appears to be a face, peering out from a spot where nobody should be standing.
Or it's just someone in a that's really tall, or they're on stilts, you know? The people, I don't fucking know. I'm trying to not scare myself here, but that one's right there is really freaking creepy.
The uploader insists she's never had a spirit encounter in her life. Her question to followers was simple: what on God's earth is that? Though she did offer one hope, that it might just be her boy, Henry VIII. She's not the first to capture something strange. Visitors have long reported the screams of Catherine Howard, Henry's executed fifth wife, echoing through the haunted gallery. And in 2003, the palace's own...
What happened to the other four? Did they all get executed as well? Listen.
She's not the first to capture something strange. Visitors have long reported the screams of Catherine Howard, Henry's executed fifth wife, echoing...
Henry executed fifth wife. Henry, my boy. What happened to the other four? You man whore. Hey, fun fact. Anyways, I don't know why. ADHD, I saw the pencil and I was like, you know what? That belongs in my nose. Anyways, Henry over here with 5 wives executed a 5th one. What happened to the 4th one?
Through the haunted gallery. And in 2003, the palace's own security cameras caught a cloaked figure flinging open a set of fire doors, a clip known around the world as Skeletor.
Man, that's just the janitor cleaning up and opening the door, letting out some smells. You know, that's... I'm hearing footsteps. Anyways, that's a janitor. That's the janitor.
Skeptics would point out that the image is dark, compressed, and filmed off a phone screen, exactly the conditions where our brains start finding faces in shadows. It could even be another visitor on the lower stairs, but out of every face that could be lurking at Hampton Court...
That's a visitor? If that's a visitor, they need to go back to where the fuck they came from, and I don't mean that in no racist way at all. But dude, that's a creepy ass visitor.
History suggests there's no shortage of candidates.
Man, play casino games. I don't trust any ad made by AI.
What the?
Hold on. It says, I've been grieving heavily today. I like to believe my son came to us tonight. Of all things, the guitar. Hey, guitar. Alex loved playing guitar. Forever missing you, Alex. Suicide Hotline 988. Like I said before, I believe in the ghost, I believe in the devil, I believe in God. I am religious. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Alex did suicide. He took his own life away before God took it himself. If you just take yourself out of this world without going naturally, without God's way, yeah, he's chilling down there in the river of fire, sweetheart. I don't know who came back and played guitar, but I doubt it was Alex. Just saying. That was Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Not every unexplained video leaves you frightened. Some just leave an ache. This clip was shared on TikTok by Ali_mom, filmed late at night in her family's home. Listen closely. That sound is the strum of a children's guitar.
Well, take the children's guitar out. Is
Not
it
a
like
push-button toy that plays a recording. A real instrument.
a push-button toy? It's a push-button toy that's in the bottom of a toy box. You don't think something else is just giving it the amount of pressure for it to be pressed? Dig it out. Dig it out, set it out, and let's see if it still plays.
With real strings buried somewhere in a pile of toys. And for this mother, that sound means everything. Her son, Alex, took his own life. A year before this video, she shared footage of him playing guitar, filmed just 4 months before his death.
You're missing a string?
Music was his thing, so when a guitar strummed in an empty room that night, his mum didn't go looking for an explanation. She started recording and spoke to him.
Alex, if that's you, can you do it again, honey? What the? Hi, Alex. Can you do it again, honey?
Moments later.
Dude, that's something else taking over Alex. Dude, I don't know. I think if it's a child's toy with strings getting strung, you gotta pull it out and let it sit there.
Later, the strums give way to something else. More strange noises start up around her, sounds she thinks are coming from the speakers.
Something else is going off down here. Do you hear that? The speakers. Something's coming out of the speaker.
In her caption, she wrote that she'd been grieving heavily and that she'd like to believe her son came to them that night. Could a string have settled on its own? Could a speaker have glitched? Of course. But hundreds of thousands of people have watched this video, and the response hasn't been debate, it's been support. Whatever made that sound, a mother heard her boy in it. And some...
It's support from those that don't want to hurt her with the truth. The truth is, if you take your life, it's in the Bible. If you actually read the Bible, and if you're a Christian, Pentecostal, whatever religion, you know that if you take your life away by your own hands, suicide, and it's not God naturally taking you, I'm sorry, but you're not resting in peace. You're not. And I lost a lot of family members to suicide. But the funerals, I got up and spoke. Everyone here is delusional, thinking he or she is in heaven right now. Nah. But hey, you know, if you see happiness out of this, good for you. Good for you. But I just want to remind you, if your son didn't ask for forgiveness, which is too late, like once you do it, you do it. Yeah, that being said, good on you.
Questions don't need a skeptic's answer.
Alex, if that's you, can you do it again, honey? What the? Hi, Alex. Can you do it again, honey?
Kara texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
That's not test.
Ads,
I
man.
don't want to talk about it.
There we go.
Keep your eyes on this ball and watch what it does next. That was captured inside the SK Pierce mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts, where the team behind TikTok account SK Pierce Haunted have been documenting activity for months. And it isn't a one-off. The same ball has been caught rolling on its own more than once.
Yeah, y'all leave it on the stairs, and it's an air draft. That wind's picking up inside, you know.
To head off the obvious explanation, the team even filmed a demonstration showing just how much force it takes to get that ball moving.
Yeah, that's force. Just give it some wind and blow on
It
it.
doesn't roll on a whim. Something has to push it. And if anywhere has something willing to push it, it's this house. The mansion was completed in 1875 for chair magnate Sylvester Knowlton Pierce. 21 rooms, 6 staircases, and tragedy from the very start. Just weeks after the family moved in, Pierce's first wife, Susan, died inside the house from a vicious infection known at the time as skin-eating disease. Pierce and his second wife would both later die in the home too. And his granddaughter, Rachel, passed away there at just 2 years old. In one video, the team tours the room that belonged to Maddie, the caretaker hired to look after little Rachel.
Who died when she was 2. She's nice built-ins.
It still has its dumbwaiter shaft and an old speaking tube in the wall. It connects directly to the nursery where Rachel slept.
To get what she needed. This was a speaking tube, so SK could talk to her from his bedroom, and she could talk downstairs. Her bedroom leads directly in to Rachel Pierce's room.
The house's grim history runs deeper still. The parlour was routinely used for wakes, meaning countless bodies passed through the property. A boarder died in a fire there during the Great Depression, and in 2011 a former owner reportedly discovered the pelvic bone of a 16-year-old girl in the basement. Which brings us back to the cameras. In one clip, filmed at 3 in the morning with nobody home, a door swings open on its own. In another, the caretaker is closing up for the night. She checks the rooms, walks away, and behind her a door drifts open, accompanied by a sound nobody's been able to place. And then there's what the security cameras pick up when the house is left to itself overnight. Have a listen to this.
Footsteps?
Old houses shift and settle, and a building pushing 150 years will have its share of drafts and warped floors. But visitors here have reported footsteps, voices, full-body apparitions, and most disturbing of all, a floating disembodied head. Compared to that, a rolling ball might be the gentlest thing in the building. The woman behind this...
That was crazy. That one got me lost for words. I'm gonna have to go check that place out one day. If I ever make it on YouTube, I need y'all's guys' support. I need y'all's help. Hit that subscribe button. Share the video. Share it. Yeah, I would like to go check out some abandoned places. Also, I'm in Illinois. I moved to Illinois. If y'all know any abandoned places you would like to see videos of and everything, please let me know. Comment down. Please just let me know. We're already at the 15:40 mark. I got time for one more. We're already almost 30 minutes in for our video. I do have other things I gotta do, like I said. But let's go ahead and check out the mysterious voice. Ooh, the radio was left on.
Scary video was only filming because of a dog. Driving near Canyon Lake, Texas, TikTok user It's Brittany Bench 1 spotted one standing upright in the tray of the truck ahead and pulled out her phone. But listen to what her camera picks up.
Bro, this dog is literally just standing on the back of their truck. Like,
A child's voice right there in the car with her saying what sounds like, "Mum, can you tie this?"
bro, this dog is literally just standing on the back of their truck. Like,
Show the video around. Move around. What
The
show that
uploader
there's
was
not a
completely
child in
alone.
there?
Her kids are 16 and 18, and neither of them was with her that day. When a commenter asked whether she'd only noticed the voice on playback, she was clear. She heard it live. That's why she reacts the way she does.
Literally just standing on the back of their truck. Like,
She also says she's never heard that voice before in her life and doesn't recognize it at all. The clip pulled in nearly 200 comments, and one theory stood out from the usual suspects. What if it isn't a ghost at all, but a crossed wire between parallel lives? In that version of events, the little girl is her daughter in another life, sitting in the back seat asking her mum a question like, everything is perfectly normal. Skeptics would reach for a stray radio signal or a Bluetooth glitch piping in audio from somewhere else, but no phone was connected, and no explanation is stuck. Whoever the little girl was, she asked her question, got no answer, and hasn't been heard since.
bro, this dog is literally just standing on the back of their truck. Like,
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, that was crazy. Those were some crazy videos. Don't really know if I did good on debunking those. I was kind of terrified at some of them. I know we didn't finish the whole thing. Like I said, I have other things I gotta do, but this turned out to be damn near a 35-minute video. After I get done with some editing, it might be 30 minutes, but I do appreciate all the likes, the comments. Let me know what you think. Like everything you just saw, please comment down below anything that's on your mind. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed. Please share it with a friend, and yeah, hopefully the next video that comes out will be the Q&A video. If not, it'll be another reaction video or even a vlog, a challenge. Let me know what you guys would like to see. But with that being done, I hope y'all have a great day, great evening, great night, whenever y'all are watching this. Peace out.